Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the week of June 26th through July 2nd. Thank you guys so much for being here. To my returning subscribers and viewers, I absolutely love and appreciate each and every one of you. If you are new to me, welcome. I do read intuitively, so don't just go based off of the cards you see on the table, as I do channel messages throughout. I apologize for missing out on last week's read. I was on vacation and I meant to go live with you guys for your weekly reads, but unfortunately I got sick, still a little under the weather if you guys can tell. So I'm back and your weekly reading is here. Your July monthly reading is out shortly after this. Your playlist is up here, Aries, with all of your Aries readings, your playlist. So make sure you check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs as well. Also, really quick before I get into your reading, I am testing out a new microphone, so I would love your feedback to all of you, especially those of you that do listen regularly or watch my videos regularly. Can you let me know down below if this mic is it's a go, or it's time to look for a new one? I've been having troubles with my sounds and my recording, so if you guys can give me your feedback, I would appreciate it. So let's get into your reading. June 26th through July 2nd, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Hanged Man and the Death card are your major arcanas for the week ahead. Your supporting cards here, you have the Three of Swords, Eight of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. I mean, there's clearly some pain, some strife, some thinking and overthinking, and, definitely feeling like there have been I'm hearing like someone has thrown their daggers, their sword at you to purposely hurt you. It's kind of been replayed over and over again in your mind. It even feels like it's been drawn out for quite a long time. I mean, a long time is different for everyone. For some of you, it could be a few days, a few weeks, and for others of you, it's just been like a never-ending cycle of fighting or really getting in each other's faces, not getting along. This feels like a relationship or a partnership that has carried some heavy burdens. It's just feeling like at one point or another in this relationship, there's been a lot of resentment and animosity that even at times when you really do your best, both of you on both your ends, when you really do your best to try to make things work, to try to, to try to keep the peace, it feels like it's a lot harder to do moving forward. So the Hanged Man and the Death card, I mean, if you've been wanting to hit the big reset button here, the Death card really is, the end of something big, something major in your life, the ending of a chapter. But endings also bring beautiful new beginnings. So death and rebirth. This could also be resuscitating your relationship, your life, your personal life. Could be your career as well. Could be a new look at your finances and your stability when it comes to home life, children, and moving forward. I get this feeling that with the Hanged Man, there are things that have felt like they've been hanging in the balance that you've been thinking about and trying to come up with the best solution moving forward. The Hanged Man isn't just necessarily things that have been put on pause, on hold, feeling like tied up and unable to move forward, but rather this is an opportunity where you can actually take advantage of to say, okay, moving forward, best case scenario, best foot forward. However, that moment of you having a big pause in order to figure out what your next move can be has been shrouded shrouded by the Three of Swords and Eight of Swords energy. Three of Swords is something that's been very, very toxic, heartbreaking, betrayal, disappointing in your life. Could have been friendship, relationship, could have just been an unsavory outcome to something that you had hoped for a much more positive outcome. Eight of Swords is like purposely keeping yourself in this heartache energy. And with the Hanged Man here as the major arcana, I am, apt to say that, yes, you are almost keeping yourself almost like on a personal level. You're keeping yourself in limbo. You're keeping yourself from progressing, and rather just have this big pause button in your life, but you're not actually actively moving forward in a way that brings about new beginnings, new chapters for you, in a way that can bring about this energy of brand new life, especially if this is in regards to money. Some of you may be looking at new ways of bringing in money, of how to balance out your lifestyle and what to get rid of and what to invest in to have a much more stable home environment, or to have, a specific lifestyle that you are used to. And perhaps some of you are really trying to upgrade or level up your lifestyle so that you can have all that and then some, right? Whatever it may be, I do feel that the stressors of your life or your current situation definitely feel like they are at your own hand, because you're keeping yourself here in this self-imposed restriction and imprisonment that you can easily walk away and say, enough is enough. I'm putting these freaking burdens down. They're no longer going to put my life on hold. They are no longer going to hold me back. Stagnancy is a thing of the past, but that really is up to you. Really, it really is up to you. Let's see what the outcome is here, Aries. Nine of Wands. I mean, come on. It's like I've been through enough, especially financially. Ace of Pentacles. Wanting a new beginning in, something that is much more financially stable, right? If you've had financial troubles in the past, if you've had problems with instability in money, career, finance, material needs in the home, being able to make ends meet, it's like you've been creative with money in the past to try to stay afloat, especially if you've had like a starter company, or you've been trying to build your company from the ground up, and maybe you've hit a few financial roadblocks or feeling a bit restricted from being able to move on into other areas of your business that you'd like to see massive growth and profit. Now, the Nine of Wands is like reminding you that regardless, Aries, of what you've been through, you have survived. You've survived the worst. You've survived, even in the moments where you thought you couldn't. You are resilient. Yes, you may feel exhausted and depleted and perhaps battle wounded, but you are definitely, look at that, with the Three of Cups. Are you kidding me? Things are definitely moving forward and looking up for you. You may feel exhausted and depleted and battle wounded, but you are resilient, my friend. You are in a position to say, I'm not going to stop until I get what I want out of this, until I get this magnificent opportunity for growth, for expansion, more money, whatever it may be. Apply it to your situation, because I do feel that for some of you, you're looking to it could be to just finally get the doors open of your company, and you're just looking to celebrate that, looking to celebrate, business, career, financial accomplishments. And, if it's not about business and career, it could be, celebrating big milestones in your family, like purchasing a home, purchasing a new car, something surrounding the tangible, right? Being able to provide for your family, your children, things that perhaps may have felt like at some point in your life may have felt like they were unattainable. Let's see with the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords, what's holding you back here? Clarify for Aries, please. Three of Swords, Eight of Swords, what is holding Aries back here? Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, that could be you or another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Knight of Pentacles is very strong Taurus energy for me, but it is slow moving money, profits coming in slowly, feeling like you've put in a lot of work and gone above and beyond to get the attention that you need, and yet not seeing things pay out. Maybe even hearing some people's projections of like, maybe it's time to hang it up and let it go. Maybe it's time for you to just hang up the towel and, you know, go do something that brings in a much more sense of security, right? And you're at the point in your life where you're like, you want me to give up on my business, you want me to give up on my dreams. That's not going to happen. I'm hearing the words like you're a trailblazer, or that's what you're trying to be. And you're not ready to let this go. You want to see the growth, but you've got to get out of your own way, Aries. You've got to get out of your own way. What is this? The Sun card flew out when I said that, by the way. What is this Ten of Wands for Aries? What does this burden, this Ten of Wands represent to them that they need a little bit more clarity on, or that maybe they just need a slap in the face to remind them it's time for you to get out of your own way? I kid you not. Ten of Wands, clarifying the Ten of Wands. Double the burden, double the stressor. This is clearly signifying to you that where you are holding yourself up is how you are holding yourself back, because it's blocking your view from a very prosperous and successful future that you can absolutely have. Beautiful. The Death card twice. This is a very strong reminder from Source, from Spirit, that yes, it's time, you know, to stop hanging around, to stop keeping yourself in limbo, and stop keeping yourself in this self-imposed imprisonment of, you know, woe is me, maybe they're right, maybe I'm not meant to do this. No, move away from that. Move away from that. It's time for you to believe in yourself instead of believing in other people's projections, okay? So look at that, mending. You have the card of mending here, your wisdom of the oracle card here. This does speak of mending relationships, but also I feel very strongly that in this case, it could also be mending your viewpoint and giving yourself some grace and compassion in this situation. This could be mending business partnerships, relationships, or it's 10:10 on my clock, by the way. Maybe some of you can relate to the angel message, angel number message with that. But, you know, I don't have to remind you, it's also 10:10 here. So clearly the end of a cycle. And so if you haven't been getting along with someone in particular, and there is a need for things to come to a screeching halt, the arguments, the disagreements, the not getting along, the ignoring each other, the pretending you're not in each other's space or like each other doesn't exist, petty fighting, things of that nature, it's time to put it behind you. It's time to, you know, mend whatever needs to be mended, fix, repair, reconcile, whatever it is that you feel that has held you back from moving forward. I also feel that mending viewpoints and trigger points within yourself, if you are feeling triggered by people's behaviors or comments, it really is time for you to mend that within yourself. I mean, we can't always stop other people from saying whatever they want to say, whether it's true or not, but we can definitely repair and mend and heal our own triggers from within so that those types of things don't affect us anymore, right? You're rising above it. You have the card of the dragon. Look at that. Beware of self-delusion. You also have the card of nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Absolutely. Shouldn't it be for everyone? Lily, spiritual love. There is a spiritual partnership here that is either around you or in the works. This could be the spiritual love that could need some mending moving forward. Also have the card of apple. Temptation will test you. Be careful. I feel like some of you are being tempted with falling into some sort of discord or disagreement with someone. Okay, don't fall prey to that. Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. And you have the card of beetle, which is the card of good fortune. Listen, if you are worried about your finances and not being able to grow on a financial level, or being able to bring your family above these hardships, financial hardships, especially if there is a broken marriage or a broken relationship here, broken partnership of any sort. The key here is to really take some time to do some mending within yourself, make yourself feel whole and, you know, complete, and put yourself in a position where even if the other person isn't a willing party to mend this, at least you know that you've done the work on yourself to freely move forward in a way that is best and beneficial for you, your family, your partnership, your children, whatever your situation may be. Aries, this is your weekly reading. Let me know down below how this resonates. Your playlist is here. Your July monthly reading will be linked here as soon as it is available. And to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box down below. Thank you guys once again. I cannot wait to see what's in store for you next month. Take care. Subscribe. Bye.